Small ruminant newborn care is imperative to the success of an operation. I'm Jacci Smith, Delaware County OSU Extension, Ag and Natural Resources, and 4-H educator. This past year, we surveyed small ruminant producers in order to better understand and gather information of small ruminant newborn care management. This study looked at caring for your newborn sheep and goat in that first 7 days of life. Over 170 small ruminant producers shared their experience with their newborn care management. Together, these small ruminant producers represented nearly 11,000 head of sheep and goats that had birthed this past year. They came across 26 different states and the United Kingdom. So what did we learn? Well, for starters, 84% of producers keep their animals in a lambing or kidding pen right after birth, and they keep them for about 2 to 4 days. While those ewes and does are in those lambing pens, 60% of small ruminant producers report that they check on these pens over 4 times a day. Well, what are they checking for? They're checking for offspring nursing, offspring vigor, and mothering acceptance. And yes, they're also checking on the offspring temperature and mom's health while she's in the pen as well. Everything would be sunshine and rainbows if everything went right. However, we know that's not always the case. If a mom isn't milking well, most participants turn to supplementation while keeping the baby with the mom. If it's not nursing well, most people turn to a head gate for restraint to be sure the offspring get the right nutrition. In theory, these sound very easy, but in practice, sometimes they're very hard to accomplish. And there's even variation between all of our small ruminants, sheep and goats. Now let's talk about the tasks that are accomplished during newborn processing. Nearly 80% of respondents said that they processed their newborns within the first week of life. These tasks include tagging, tail docking, vaccinations, as well as vitamin and mineral injections. Producers reported that the majority of this happens by day 3. Here's some great news. When we talk about death loss within the first week of life, over 65% of respondents reported that they had less than 1% of death loss. Of those that had death loss, the common causes were offspring nutrition, offspring temperature, and other causes such as disease, difficulties from birth, and there was even some that had no deaths to report. From gathering this data, we aim to create curriculum and workshops in areas that the producers find valuable. These include emergency newborn care, tube feeding, vaccination timing, nutrition for both mom and babies, and how to handle chilled or weak offspring. So let's keep rolling, giving our newborns the strongest start possible, because what we do matters. Not just your farm, but to all the farms of small ruminants for newborn care strategies. Together, we are raising the bar and raising healthy animals, one newborn at a time.